The heart in the soul in a relationship knows first. And so I'll just give you an example. You meet somebody and you know right away they're not for you. You can just get a sense. But on paper, let's say you have that first conversation or second conversation and your mind starts to go, but wait, they've got this quality and this quality. And I've been saying I want all these qualities and they're the perfect match. But your heart and your soul have already told you that this person, not really for you. What tends to happen is we'll start to override that heart soul message. And then you get into a conflict. I call it a doom loop because in computer programming, a doom loop always takes you back to the same place every time, no matter what button you click. It's a strategic code, right? So the heart and soul will tell you, usually very quickly, you'll know if somebody's for you or not for you. And then anything outside of that is the mind justifying. And then, you do hit a certain point in a relationship where I find most people tell me their soul starts to scream at them. And it's this deep feeling in the heart. It's this deep knowing, but the mind starts to say, well, what about this? And what about this? And what about this? So whenever you're hearing the what abouts and justifications and oh, but and he or she is this, and oh, but and they are, this thing that I really love. And oh, I might never find this type of thing again. That's when you know the head is in too much operation and you gotta start to untwist from that and go back, start to listen to the heart. And ultimately what'll happen is you'll get enough of the hard lessons to show you that this person probably isn't for you. And then it makes the split.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people can go around in circles for many years doing that, can't they? Really? When they overwrite the heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And most women actually, I don't know how many people who are listening to this are men, so forgive me guys, but most women are programmed as people pleasers from a very early age. And so one of the things they're trained very well to do is override their heart. And they're trained very well to justify it in the head because they want to people please at some level. They are thinking that this might, they might not get another better chance. And so they'll keep sticking it out and keep overriding the heart because as a young child, they weren't ever allowed to be fully themselves. And they know very well how to people please. And they'll actually create a relationship that keeps them in that dynamic. And unfortunately, they'll at some point have to get out of